Hey folks, welcome back to the Portable Gamer, welcome back to Spintires Mudrunner, and welcome back to the island. This is our first episode of the island, and we are on hardcore, so that changes up a lot of things. Let's take a look at the map first off, figure out where we want to go first and what we want to do. So, in the interest of disclosure, and you know I always tell you this stuff, in the interest of disclosure, I have done this map before, and I sort of know my way around. It's not a terribly complicated map. We've got some additional challenges this time, and one of them is going to be we've got to deliver logs to 2 different lumber mills, and we have to load them manually with the crane. So, first things first, let's go ahead and get in our 7310. If I can find it, yeah, there it is. Let's get in our 7310, and let's what do we want to put on here? Let's do the advanced trailer hitch. Get that going, and then we're going to take our garage semi-trailer. Yep. And let me just remind myself how many points this has. Carries 4 garage points, so I think that's going to be enough to open a garage just as it sits. Okay, cool. So get this thing started, and we are, when you're in hardcore, you are also, I wouldn't say stuck with, but you really have to use the gears a lot more. And if you don't know what I mean by that, I'll tell you when we get going here. So we are doing, on the channel, we are doing Train Sim World on Wednesday again. There's a new DLC, and we're making that a part of Wednesday again, Train Sim Wednesday. But I started doing these Spintire videos, and I'm really enjoying them. And, you know, I haven't spent a lot of time in this game, I have to say. And having been back in it now, it's one of those games that when you, how do I want to say this? It's like maybe it doesn't have a good first impression with you, so you sort of, not abandon it, you know what I mean. You don't really pay as much attention to it maybe as you could. Stuck already in this monster. There's your problem. Alright, so we're winching already. We barely left the garage and we're already on the winch. We need fuel too. Okay. Oh, this is just going from bad to worse. There we go. There we go. Okay. So, I think maybe we'll be able to make it on fuel, because it's only right down at the end of the road here to get the garage open. And once we get on pavement, we'll be making pretty good time. So, yeah, I got the game, and I played it, and, you know, that was, what, 6 months ago, 7 months ago? I played it, and it was good. It was all right. But I wasn't, you know, super into it. And then I brought it in as a replacement for Train Sim on Wednesday, and I like it a lot more now. It's hard to explain. But we're going to double up because we are doing those Train Sim episodes, but we'll be done with scenarios for the new Rursig Nord DLC. We'll be done with those in probably 4 weeks, maybe 5 weeks. So at that point, we'll still have Spintires, and we'll keep doing Spintires. So, oh, and this is the other thing, is as you get into the more advanced maps, you do have things like gates that you can't go through with logs, so then obviously you need to do all your don't know what that was. Obviously then you need to do all your logging on the other side, so I don't know, not a big deal, but just another one of those little challenges. The biggest thing for me when we go to hardcore is loading the logs manually. Although I'm better at it than I was in the past. Better at it than I was in the past, but I'm by no means like a ninja with that crane. And this game doesn't have very good controller support, I have to say. You can't use a wheel, and I've heard of some people being able to use a flight stick, but I never got mine working for the crane. It's like if you, because the crane shares controls with the, I don't know, the main vehicle, then you don't really, oh man, I don't run out of gas like right in front of the garage. Oh, the irony. But, what was I saying? Oh, the crane. Because the crane shares controls with the truck itself, you can't really split them and have one device controlling the truck and one device controlling the crane, which means essentially that you have to control your truck then with your flight stick, and that ain't happening. I think we're gonna make it. Maybe. There's fuel right around the corner here. Right around the corner from the garage. So we'll get this garage open, and then we will, what do we do next? We can't really scout around in this thing. What we are going to do is we're going to make this a big log hauler. And we'll create a crane. Come on. Game. Okay. We're going to make it. Okay. I think we're going to make it. It's possible we're going to make it. If we do run out here, I think it's going to give us, actually. Oh, fair enough. And it gave us some fuel. Fantastic. So, let's fuel this thing up first, and then we'll come back and decide what we want to turn this into. So yeah, we'll make this, eventually we'll make it a big log hauler. For now, we can't really scout in it or get to watch points because it's so big. So we may take this back to the garage, make it into something, and then just, for the moment, leave it there. This is one of my favorite trucks in this game. So I want to say this is the only garage on this map to open. We won't need the garage, trailer, or utility anymore. We can turn this thing into a repair truck and a recovery vehicle. It's good for that. It can tow just about anything. It can't get in really tight places, but it shouldn't have to. So let's do this. Let's uninstall the trailer hitch. Take that off, and let's make it utility attachment. There's two of them. 400 repair points. This is. It says it's a crane, but is this a log crane? No. Utility attachment. Install. No. Damn it. Uninstall. Come on now. There we go. Yeah, this is a recovery crane. Okay. So let's put that on there, and then utility trailer. Is that what we want? 600 liters, 600 repair points. Yeah, let's do that. And that will make this a good. Is that about right? Is that about right? Yep. For now, this will be a good recovery vehicle. Okay. So then we go back to our map. And up here we have this KAMAZ. Am I saying it right? I say KAMAZ, you say KAMAZ, you say KAMAZ. So let's put a crane on here. Log crane carriage. Is that right? Yep. Let's put this on. And of course I can't see the button. There it is. Let's put this thing on. And then let's put a little medium log trailer. Put that on. And we'll put on some repair parts. All right. Good. What are we at on time? 10 minutes. Okay. So now this thing is almost out of fuel too. Let's take this thing down to the garage and refuel it. And yeah, that'll be it for now. Let's take it down and refuel it. Let's unlock this vehicle on the way down. Yep, let's do it. Oh, we were just creeping. There we go. And instead of going across the water, let me see if we can get onto the road down here. Nope, actually we're not going to do that. Moment. Because we want to unlock that vehicle. Always inaudible when I'm playing video games. Always figuring it out as I go. That's fun for me though. I don't know how you game, but I like the game that way. Right. Ah. And our other truck is right over here, is it not? Sure is. Okay. And this is perfect. That'll be a good scout vehicle. We can use that to go get our watch points. Oh, dolly trailer. Try not to hit the light pole. Beautiful. Skinned it right through there. Okay, cool. So I thought I had more vehicles on this map, but I'm only seeing a couple. We may see more as we get to the watch points. I don't think we would have a map with just 3 vehicles, but we'll see. If we do have 3, we'll use the little vehicle that we just unlocked as our scout, and then we'll just haul logs with this one and save the 7310 for recovery. Okay, so we can do it. It's just a question of how efficient we can be. So I found something else out, and if I ever tell you anything about a video game and you're like, yeah, dude, we know, everybody knows, just bear with me, okay? Because I figure stuff out about games all the time, just accidentally. And something I've been doing is, on this game, I tend to, you know, when I get into mud or something, I tend to just floor it and gear down, and that generally gets me through. So what I found the other day is I was completely stuck. And what I realized was, like, I haven't been creeping. You know what I mean? I haven't been creeping. So I tried just very gently, like, easing in the throttle, just barely in first gear. Sure enough, it just dug a hole right out of there, as you would if you were creeping in mud. Not creeping. Not like creeping. But like creeping. So when we stop here, we should get some fuel. Beautiful. And now we're going to go to this guy and see what his situation is. Plenty of fuel. I don't like the setup though. So let's go down to the garage, get this first watch point, and then just work our way up. We'll get all the rest of these watch points and we'll call it an episode. Okay, cool. Oh, sounds fantastic. Sounds great. Is this, we going the right way? We are not. Get turned around here. So yeah, creeping. Never even occurred to me. And then after I figured it out, it's one of those things like, well, yeah. I mean, if you're stuck in mud and you just foot to the floor, then of course you're gonna dig yourself in. And this being a game with pretty realistic physics, yeah. So you can creep out of mud in this game, and if you knew that, now I know it too. And if you didn't know it, then that's me telling you, I suppose. So just take a second to get there, and then why is this thing tracking a little bit sideways? I think it might be broken. Boy, it's tracking a lot sideways. This truck's a hot mess. Okay, well, you have that from time to time. Boy. My momentum going. Keep my momentum going. You should be fine. Also in hardcore, you will take damage if you leave the dip lock on in inappropriate situations, I guess is a good way to say it. You gotta come out of dip lock and four-wheel drive. I feel the fuel economy is also more closely tied to how much you use the all-wheel drive and the dip lock. That one right there. And what's the other thing? You do have to load logs by hand. Not by hand, but you know what I mean. Manually. Manually. And there might be one other thing, but if there is, I can't remember at the moment. So, what do we want to turn this thing into? For the moment, let's make this also a utility vehicle. Reason being, we can heal ourselves if we get in a pickle. So, we get repaired, we get fuel. So we'll uninstall, where is it? Uninstall the fuel cistern. Current amount of fuel might be lost. Yeah, we can handle that. We want the utility add-on. What is that noise? What is that sound? You hear that? This hotel, man. Tell you what. Not my favorite. What is that? That's a trailer. That's a trailer. Don't want that. Don't want that. I need to be small and portable. Fireproof exhaust. Keep that. Okay. I think we're good. Here we go. Yeah, it sounds like there's a helicopter landing on the roof. That is not likely. Although, I mean, it's not impossible. Oh, the other thing when you're in hardcore is you lose the ribbon when you're in the world. You still keep your little arrow on the compass, but you don't have your ribbon leading through the woods. Not a big deal. I found it honestly kind of distracting, so I don't mind just having the pointer arrow. Right, so here is one. There's one watch point. Okay, and then we're gonna go back up this way, and let's just hit them in a row, and then we'll call it an episode. Oi. Not how I thought that was going to work out. And sorry about the camera. This game is notorious for having like the least user-friendly camera of just about any driving game. I'm also going to on the way up the road there. Let's get fuel before we leave. You know, can't hurt to have it. Say, I'll just drive over this tree. Earth Day. Never heard of it. Right. Okay. So there's a full bag of gas. And is this loop around to where we were? Yeah, looks like it. Okay, cool. Dig out of there. Beautiful. Yeah, I'm really liking this game, and I mean, I kind of liked it before. I never disliked it. It just didn't really click with me, but now, for some reason, it does. I don't know why, but I'm enjoying it more than I ever have in the past. And I think it's a good, maybe a good kind of mix it up a little bit on Wednesdays. Although, when we start, when we, don't flip. When we start creeping, the first time we creep, man, you thought this game was slow before. It's weird because it's not, you know, when we get stuck, you're just spinning your wheels. You're not moving at all. And there's nothing moving. When you're creeping, it's like you're barely moving. But you are moving. You're just barely moving. So it's really weird to see, because it's one of those things like, I mean, I guess this is progress, but it's also really weird. And we're going to get to our watch point just about the time it gets dark, and those are, and they're black. The flags are black, so that's super awesome, trying to find one in the dark. This is not, do I see it? I thought I saw it. Oh yeah, I do see it. Can we get to it? Can we thread our way through these trees? I see it. I definitely see it. Yep, there it is. Okay. Man, the side hill in this game is real. Like, you can point the truck exactly where you want it, and it'll just crab, like, as you're driving, and there's really nothing you can do about it. You gotta line it up, take another swing at it. Right. Back on the road. That's good. We got one more watch point, so let's do this. Let's go here, because that's a road, and then let's go back here, because that's a road, and then here, and that'll get us pretty close, hopefully. Is that a road? It's not a road. Is that a road? That looks like a road. This is definitely a road. Or at least it's claiming to be. No. Nope. Go back. Which way? That way. Okay. I think I see a road there. Yep. Looks like a road. Beautiful. Beautiful. Have we... I didn't even think to look. Are there any other... Ah, there are. Okay. Okay, that was my next question. Have we found any vehicles? And it looks like we just did. Is this thing unlocked now? I didn't see it. You know what I mean? I didn't see it like wake up or anything. Oh yeah. Fantastic. Okay, cool. So that's a nice big 4-axle truck. Super. Okay. Change truck to this one right here. Parking brake off, lights on. Let's back up out of here. I didn't see that reveal itself. You know, like it kind of makes a big deal sometimes. Like you found something. I just got to thinking maybe there are more trucks on the map, and then it turns out we're right next to one. Okay. Progress, yo. There's a log camp. Where do we want to go here? I guess we could just go... I don't necessarily want to just go, like, straight across, but the road is kind of pointing that way anyway. Let's see how we do. Left or right, left or right. Let's go this way. Alright. There's a river crossing. Not too bad from the look of it. Closer to our reveal. There it is. Okay. Not too bad at all. So how are we doing on time? 28 minutes. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, cool. So let's take a look at the whole map. Is that the whole map? I think it's almost all of it. There may be one more watch point down in the southwest corner. Take a look. Yep, there is one more. Okay. How are we doing on vehicles? We've got one more at the garage. We just found this D535. Which is the one at the garage? Is this the little baby one? Yeah, it sure is. Okay, perfect. We're not going to get in this, but... Perfect. Okay, we don't really need it now because we've scouted everything. But... Still fun. I'm going to pull it off the... Yeah. I'm going to pull it out here so we can do a little screenshot. And get away from the bounding box of the garage so it doesn't ruin our shot. There we go. I'll take that out in Photoshop. Folks, thanks for stopping back to check out The Portable Gamer. Thanks for joining us for another episode of Spintires Mudrunner from the island. And we'll see you next time. Take care now.